Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today to check out this video. Um, I wanted to create this because so many people now really understand the benefits of intermittent fasting. It's been around for a very, very long time. It's been through, a lot through Eastern culture. The Greeks used to do it, but it's really only just become more mainstream in Western society over the last few years. I've been practicing intermittent fasting for close to 3 years. The reason why I started doing it is because I was really struggling with energy, with sleep, to shift that, that body fat. I'd been in the fitness industry for a very long time. I was doing all the things that I thought was right, but I just wasn't getting the results that I wanted. So I actually started on a nutrition program that incorporates intermittent fasting. And I think that when you're doing intermittent fasting on its own isn't enough, you really need to obviously be eating the right foods, getting the right nutritional supplements. I believe supplements are very, very important because the food that we're eating today, even if you're eating healthy food, my personal belief is that we're not getting enough of the micronutrients in our diet. So vitamins and minerals and phytonutrients, so herbs and stuff like that. So if you find yourself a really good nutritional system that incorporates healthy eating, nutritional supplements, if you want to reach out and ask me what I'm using, because I don't want to, put a brand out there. If you do want to know what I'm doing, please just reach out or put it in the comments and I'll be happy to shoot across some information. But what I wanted to do today is really talk about the intermittent fasting aspect and, how you can really get through intermittent fasting, because it's not easy. It's not hard, but it's so good for you. That's what I always preach to everyone that I help with intermittent fasting. So I've sort of come up with a 5-step system to make it a little bit easier for you to be able to get through it. But before I go through that, I really want to explain to you some of the major benefits of intermittent fasting, because not everyone knows that yet. Still sort of becoming more mainstream. Firstly, just Google benefits of intermittent fasting and you're going to get so much great information. But the main things for me, the obvious first one is helping you to shift body fat and to keep it off. So how that really works is, we've been programmed to eat 3 or 4 meals a day, every single day for our entire lives. There's nothing wrong with that, but we can really improve upon that through intermittent fasting. So you really want to be able to give your digestion a break. You want to be able to allow your body to have a rest. Just like with sleep, your body needs sleep. Your digestion also needs to have a break. If it's not, then all you're doing is digesting. That's constantly what you're doing. And so when you give your digestion a break, what this allows your body to do is really start to repair itself. You can rebuild healthy cells. I'll go into some of the other benefits, but in terms of burning fat, how that works is the first sort of 12 hours of fasting, 12 to 18 hours, because everyone fasts to some extent when they sleep, but it's really that extended period of time where the process really starts to occur. And so that first 12 to 18 hours, your body is using up all of the fuel from your previous night's meal, the food that you ate the night before. But shortly after that, your body then needs to find another energy source because it's used up all that food for energy. And so your body goes into what's called a ketogenic state, excuse me, or ketosis. So what that means is that your body starts to use body fat for energy rather than food and sugars and carbs. So it's an amazing process for your body to go through. And using fat as fuel is just such an incredible way to shift that stubborn fat, to shift the visceral fat around your major organs. So it's and it's very safe and very healthy. Obviously, if you've got any conditions, go and see a doctor. Tell them that you're interested in intermittent fasting, get them to monitor you, all those sort of things. So just please do that if you've got any conditions. But for the normal person, intermittent fasting is absolutely very healthy and safe. So the other thing, like I was saying before, is that what intermittent fasting also does is it allows your cells in your body to start to regenerate and heal themselves. And so it's so important for that to happen. That's really, your cells in your body is what creates your vitality and your wellness. But another major benefit that a lot of people don't realize is that it actually spikes your human growth hormone. So the stats show that females, after doing a 2-day fast, will spike their human growth hormone up to 1,000%, and males up to 2,000%. So this is awesome. And so many people think that intermittent fasting is just for fat loss or just for weight loss, but it's incredible for training and performance and building muscle because of that reason. And then other things like cognitive function, you'll notice you'll get that mental clarity about you, the focus. You just feel so much healthier as a result of incorporating intermittent fasting into your routine. So those are the major benefits. So that's and what I personally do is at the moment, I'm being really strict with it. So for 30 days, once a week, I'm doing a 2-day fast. After that, after I've sort of got back to a level of body fat that I'm happy with and feeling good, I'll probably do 1 week doing 2 days in a row, then the next week doing 1 day, and so on and so forth. But, find out what works for you. So going to the 5 tips on how to get through those intermittent fasting days. The first one is really getting yourself mentally prepared the night before. So think about all those benefits that I just went through. When you really start to think about, the results that you're going to get, the health benefits, that's what's going to get your mind into the mindset that you need to be able to push through when you don't feel like it. I like to call it psyching myself up, but you can call it whatever you like. So number 2 is prep everything that you need the night before. And the good thing is you don't need to prep too much. You don't need to prep any food. I personally, with the program and the supplements that I'm using, I have a mineral-rich drink that I have 4 times throughout the day. It's packed with minerals and nutrients and vitamins, and this is really important to have because, like I said, your cells are reproducing, and so this actually means that you're getting all the nutrients in your cells, and so your cells reproduce into healthy cells. But your body also craves minerals and nutrients more so than carbs and calories. So having a drink like this is awesome to have, and it doesn't have any calories in it or anything. I also have fasting designed chocolates, which is like dark chocolate, green tea extract, stuff like that. Very, very minimum calories. Obviously, you're going to have some calories when you're doing fasting. Some people, might have a piece of fruit or something very, very small just to get the blood sugar levels and the glucose and the energy levels, up so that you're able to function properly, because your brain needs some form of calories and sugar to function properly. Otherwise, it is very, very hard. So again, just reach out if you want to know what I'm using for that. Number 3 is drink plenty of water. Water is a great way to stop the hunger cravings. Drink 3 to 4 liters of water. It'll make your life so much easier, because a big part of that feeling when you're fasting is because people don't drink enough water. So that's definitely a big one. Number 4 is keep yourself busy. This one is crucial, because really 2 days of fasting, anyone can do that. but it's all the stuff that happens up here that makes people think that they can't do it, or that, you know, that they need to eat. And it's usually when you're bored that people decide that I've got to eat. You know, your brain plays those tricks on you. But if you're keeping busy, you know, that's why I do them when I'm working. When I come home, I'll clean the house, clean the car, you know, clean my golf clubs, whatever it is to keep your mind occupied and busy, is a really great way to pass the time. And then also going to bed early is another really good thing as well. That means that, you know, when you sleep, you wake up the next day and happy days. And then number 5 is have an accountability buddy. So this one, there's a lot of research behind the effectiveness in any nutrition program or anything like that, to having someone or a group of people that you're accountable with, that you're doing this with. That's what I help with all of my clients is, when someone gets started, I say, who can be your support team? Who can be your accountability buddies, friends, family, work colleagues, gym buddies, whoever it is. You know, get together, get excited about it, get excited about the results. I even set up group chats with people that are starting out, you know, so we can all sort of encourage each other. And it just makes your life so much easier when you've got that accountability. So hopefully that helps. Again, if anyone's got any questions, please leave a comment. I'll leave my Facebook link in here so you can reach out to me on Facebook as well. If you've received any value from this video, please share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be making a lot more of these videos along the way as well. So thanks a lot.